Okay, good morning, morning. Let's see. Make sure you can hear me. There we go. Messages. Okay. Uh, strange day. AMD was up 179, hit 182 yesterday, back down a little bit. All the chips are down. We have Powell. We have Microsoft earnings, we have Meta earnings, we have Hood earnings, we have Carvana earnings, we have Lam Research earnings, and we have ARM earnings. Okay? What happens? Don't know. What I know is they're buying chips. Today they're slowing down buying chips. Maybe they're just taking profit. Okay? What we know is when it's good and it's right, like AMD, you buy it and you roll. We sold and we rolled, we sold and we rolled. That's what we do. If it goes down, it's okay. We took our profit. Okay, this is what you got to learn. Now, what does Powell do? Does he screw everything up? Maybe, maybe not. Does Trump throw some huge tariffs on certain countries? Canada and Mexico? If I was Trump, I would destroy Canada. I'd just destroy Canada. I mean, think about the concept. And here's why. And I don't care that they rescind it. They're going to go put out a tax and say, we're going to tax you X amount, but we're going to start it from 4 years ago. They're going to go retroactive tax. So a country thinks they can do a retroactive tax. Think about that. When somebody in power, Carney or whoever it is now, would even say that, I would wipe them out till they got rid of that guy. That's it. A retroactive tax. Think about it. Think about, let's say you have your house and whatever, it's paid off or whatever, and they come back and they say you owe $50,000 retroactive tax for the last 5 years. Think about that. I mean, we might as well call the guy, an UNH guy. Okay. So interesting. So you have all kinds of stuff there. Looks like DZ Bank downgraded AMD. What is DZ Bank? I mean, what the hell is that? Okay. Anyway, Oracle's trying to go. Visa, way lower. How far does Visa go? That means MasterCard will probably go lower when they report. They have a stablecoin problem. These companies have been charging ludicrous fees for processing credit cards, 3 and 4% for 30, 40 years. 30, 40 years. And they just get away with it till you get a stable coin and a new way to do it, and then their whole business goes to shit and the company will go bankrupt. Because basically what will happen is they will make less and less money over the next 50 years. So then they will become just an ordinary company. Okay? Lilly heading lower up a little bit today, but Trump is telling you 5 times they've told you in the last 3 weeks that insane tariffs are coming on pharmaceuticals. They also told you 3 months ago that preferred nation status, so if you sell something in India for $10, you have to sell it here for $10. You can't sell it here for $500 and make your money from Americans and sell it in India for $10. He told you that. So all these companies are going to get smoked. They're going to get smoked. Now, people are going to say, well, they're going to stop selling in India. Okay, so they stop selling in India, and they stop selling in every other country, but they sell it here. Okay, but that means they lost all those sales in all those other countries. That doesn't work either. Okay? What else we got? The Boeing earnings are actually pretty good and went down. You need to wait. Tesla doing nothing. MicroStrategy, the crypto report's supposed to be out today. Look, the crypto report, in my opinion, is complete shit. It's not meaningful. But there is something meaningful. If the report says the government should start buying Bitcoin, then Trump has to come out and say, we're going to honor the crypto report. Outside of that, say you get a report and somebody says you're going to do X, Y, and Z, and you don't do it because it's just a report. So the report has to have some stuff on the back end from the government to say we're going to actually do that. If they do that, then it goes crazy. If the thing says we're going to go buy Trump coin and we're going to buy Melania coin or all these other garbage coins, if the crypto report says we're going to buy DOGE coin, let me tell you, Bitcoin will go sub 90. It'll go sub 90. Okay? If it says we're going to buy XRP will implode. Because nobody's going to do that. Those are all fake. They're all fake. When I post something and 100,000 people can't tell me how they make a single dollar, how a company can't make money, how do they make money? Explain to me how you make money. And not one person in hundreds of thousands of people can tell you how they make money. That's telling you it's a shit coin. Okay? Now, you can make money on shit. You could bought doggy at 1 cent and you made 40. It's at 40 cents, 50 cents, whatever it is. You made 40x. Doesn't mean you can't make money on shit. Okay? It just means that it's shit and it will end up as shit. Okay? So understand that. The AMD thing, they haven't filed. They have not filed the 8K. So that means they're going to wait for their earnings to discuss. Now, what happens then? I don't know. Then we see. Okay? What else? That's what we know. So all these earnings, clouds can go. I mean, chips can go. But if they're all bad, and Powell says something, what if Powell says something like, we're not going to cut rates till inflation is under 2%. We don't care if it's 2.1. We're not going to cut rates. They will tank the market. Okay? And if we were to break 6,300, that's 70 down. Then you have a long down. Then you have the long-awaited correction that they're looking for. Okay? That's what we know. Okay, let's get going here. SPX was basically doing nothing. Let me get to it. Yeah, doing nothing. 63.73. So that puts, you need 63.91, 6,400, 6,409, 64.21. Underneath 63.51 is 6,300 round number. Avago 301, 309. NVIDIA 177, 181. Oracle 253, 259. ARM 166, 172, 181. AMD 182. Boeing 231, 221. Shop 129, 116. Carvana 352, 382 on great earnings. Underneath, if it's bad earnings, 250. 250. Visa 372 up, 321 down. SMCI 61.66. Circle under 169 is death. Coin got a partnership with JP Morgan, I believe. 381 up, 351 down. Goldman Sachs trying to go again. 736, 721. AppLovin hit 373 again and dropped 15 this time. Meta earnings today, do they go up? Everybody thinks their CapEx is going to be way, way too high. That's why it's not going. 747. CoreWeave 113. MicroStrategy needs 421, but it needs Bitcoin over 121. Tesla 332. NOW can't get over 1,000 and hold. Microsoft, they have earnings too. 521. Okay? GDP 3%. These are all the old numbers. They don't matter. That's what we know. Okay? Crazy. Let's see what happens. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.